Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has the life advantage. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Bops him with a target throw. Takes the chance to hurt him. I can't keep track of these corner switches. A live impact could end it all. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Someone with a lands a punish counter for the first hit. Medium kick.
Merde.
A quick breather. Time to reassess the situation. Brushes that off and keeps Swagger step. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown and command grab. Trouble's coming. Player gets a good spot. Use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Okay, they trade hits. Player 1 pushes the
Ça recommence, putain. Chaque fois je me fais niquer par ça là.
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now.
Merde.
On out is so vital. Jumps in. Experiencing burnout. Jump. Blocks the ambiguous crossover.
Putain.
In dire straits with burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Jumps up. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. That corner is starting to roll in with a rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Hey!
Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Slasher. This is gonna hurt. Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Merde, putain.
Super arts into play. It's with connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. All in with a rush. Solid anti-air. Take that guard away. He's back out. Looking for a hole. Nice air slasher. Carrying it right up with a super. Come on. It's time to Still alive? Still alive? Too slow. Standing by the rest, he had it all planned out. All right.
Putain, j'ai l'impression que je pourrais le battre.
To both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Strikes back.
Merde.
combos there. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. The jump in catches them. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Alright, what's coming up next? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. Vanishing Sun, make your choice. Opt for the
J'ai monté les fan quiz. Je sais pas comment faire pour esquiver ça. Là.
First with the win, they'll want to keep the pressure on. Checks with the sunshot. Grabs them. Fires the sunshot. Decides to puff up while they can. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big throws. Going in. Anti-air in the clutch. Risky scrap still going. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. This can lead to some big damage. Throws them. Player 2 finds the target. Back to the corner. What's it? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Adds a bit of OD spice. Fires off an air slasher.
Merde.
Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Both players
Merde.
on their SA gauge. Manages connects with the throw. Knockdown and
Merde.
Player 2 will look to have tried to act quickly, but with the attack. Sets up with the jump in. Knocks them out of the air. Nothing stops this train. The jump in. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both absolutely with all the throw connects.
Putain, enfoiré.
Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Sees the overhead coming. Still using a fire. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation?
Merde, putain.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Goes for a risky overdrive. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Merde.
Neither of them willing to back off. Their life is looking critical.
Ah putain.
They can't rely too much on drive either. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with the block. Throws it. What's next? Jumps up. Taking stock. Grabs and throws him away. Good job escaping that dangerous.
Ah putain, n'importe quoi.
Long range fireball to break the silence. Charges forward. Will we see a drive impact?
Merde, putain.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hits the drive. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sees the overhead coming. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Players turn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very peculiar situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. The jump in is denied. Are they able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws and pumps the brakes on the impact?
Merde. Putain. T'es le roulou le gars là, putain.
Was an absolute beast in that.
Ah ouais, je crois que Je sais comment faire pour faire ça. Là.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Show me what's
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Opts for the throw.
Merde.
Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips them up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Solid blocking. Checks him with the projectile. Holds out with a block. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Denies the low head.
Merde, putain!
Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. The jump-in is denied. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Full as getting that extra juice in the Kagero no Mai. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Breaks those shins. Smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance.
Merde.
Throws a beefy a gutsy fireball gives them the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Blocks it. Gets him with a Euro step. That feeling out phase throws that off.
Putain!
Oh, burnout triggered. Okay, here we connect with the throw. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Jump. Reversal.
Putain!
Willing to risk it for the overdrive. That combo finishes it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Putain, il était fort le gars là.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Breaks the block with a throw. There's a change of side. Throws a beefy Kachose. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right. Definitely shuts out the jumper. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. What are they thinking here?
Merde!
Is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Holds out with the block. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. So ambiguous. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Checks them with the projectile. Grabs them.
Merde!
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Holds out with the block. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Get low heavy. He connects with the throw. Going in, zones with the fireball. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. A real test of nerves here.
Ah putain, j'ai raté, putain!
What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly from the get-go. The low heavy hits them with a
Merde, ça recommence!
uses the gauge for a super up. That's the 3 bars for Shiranui and Bu Arasakura. Kwan's looking to separate body and soul. Player 1 can't let this simmer. It got there the drive-in back. That corner is starting to look scary. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. These guys are not giving each other any low heavy, but no go. Gets him with a Euro step. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 is on the brink of, oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 1 is in a very perfect execution with the anti-air. Back to the court, pumps the brakes on the impact. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Keeps him out. Anticipated that throw. Tons of space between the fighters now. What meets them air to air? Jumps. Oh my, the throw tech. Did we see a dry impact here? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Grabs them. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The next touch may decide this round.
Merde, putain!
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
T'as la chance qu'il a eu, quoi. Putain, je rencontre beaucoup Ingrid hein, quand je joue. Hein. Toujours, il prend toujours ce personnage là, les gars. Là. Je sais ça. Merde.
Checks with a projectile. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Gets the crosser. Gets the throw to side stage. All right. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Clutch drive move, and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. That's some big juicy damage on that counter here. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but burnout activates. What'll happen here? KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The throw misses. Blocks the jump in.
Putain, j'aime pas quand il fait ça, il touche en bas là, le truc là.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. What's the play here? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state.
Merde.
That drive impact doesn't get through. Throws him down.
Merde.
Takes a trip. Lets off the projectile to waste time. Decides to meet them in the air. Drive gauge finally recovered. Trying to read each other here? Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this, and the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out.
Faut que j'esquive ça là.
Rips the slasher out. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Jumps in. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Going in. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. From up above. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Medium kick hits. Connect with medium kick. What'll happen here? That's a counter. Meet them air to air. Can they create an opportunity for them? Solid anti-air. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Blocks the low kick. All in with the rush. Knockdown and that's the last stop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. There's the last stop. Late kick. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, they changed up. Low heavy. Jump in, parry. Throws him.
Putain, j'ai esquivé la prise là.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their suit. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player one, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. A real hit.
Putain, enfoiré. Putain, je l'ai esquivé la prise, c'est important là. Putain, j'ai du mal avec ce perso là, quand ça se fait ça.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Let's go.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
Merde, n'importe quoi, putain.
The fun begins. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Still slugging it out.
Merde, je m'en doutais, j'allais rater, putain.
They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Player one chases them down. Loaded cycle. Player one has depleted their drive lead, but they are still within range to whip in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Rips the slasher out. Combo with the target combo. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Big throw. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Rips the slasher out. Connects with medium kick. Jump. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player one is finishes with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Knocked them out of the air. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Ooh, cross-up attack. Oh, the throw connects. What now? Jump.
Yeah.
All in with a rush. Player one is in a very good spot now. Jump. What leg kick? A trade. Now what? With to froze him. What's next? What reads the jump in perfectly? The throw is denied. Okay, here we go. What'll be the plan here? Goes to the air. Who will set the bait at this range? Are they going to be able to come back? Hits the drive. Nice air slasher. All in with a rush. Are you kidding me? Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Jumps in. From him up above. Throws him down. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Brings off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Next hit will end the round. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Grabs and throws them away. Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. A quick breather. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. A drive impact could end it all here. Are they going to be able to come back and stack quickly? Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets scooped from down low. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, the throw connects. Quick breather. Player punching hard. Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Somehow crowns them from above.
Merde. J'ai raté là.
Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. A projectile to say, get off. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Fires off an air slasher. Nice air slasher. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Drive gauge on deck. Are they the legs in? Jump anti-air in the clutch. A real test of nerves here. Even the slightest hit may end willing to risk it for the overdrive. Gets the side switch. Grabs him. Rushes in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta acquire you.
Putain.
Player 1 has gotta be feeling
Oh yeah,
putain.
putain.
That absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Can't tech the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into
Merde.
trips them up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the Getsu. Player 1 takes a round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Jumps up. Oh yeah! Hey. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and they've got the meter for a drive impact. Uses the target combo as a filler. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Not close enough for the throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this point. Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to use the predator corner here. Going in, this can lead to some big damage. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick.
Merde, putain. Putain, c'est quoi cette chance qu'il a là, putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Starts off zoning with fireballs.
Merde. Putain, le bouton il a même pas marché là, putain.
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. They knew that throw was coming. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips them up. Who's gonna make a move? The low kick connects. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage. Player 1 with the life lead. Holds out with the block. Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Putain, enfoiré!
What's next? One combo can end this round right now. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs them.
Merde.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure. He decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Will we see a drive impact? Oh, flawless round. They got him so quick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks it. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Connects with the throw. Carries to the corner. This may be bad news. Power wave! Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Dangerous anti-air in the clutch. Knocks them out of the air. The jump-in is denied. And he crowns him from above. Player 1 can't slashes the blue to stop the jump-in.
Merde.
Ooh, what a smart throw.
Merde.
Are they going to call the throw connects? Amazing. Player 2 is a hit.
Putain.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Clean parry. Throws them to negate the block. Good anti-air. Parries the jump in to shut it down.
Merde. J'ai esquivé la prise là pourtant.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
Merde.
Good job blocking the jump in. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks that jump in easily.
Putain!
On the offensive. Hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Big super on here. It's on. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. The life lead opens up. In there. Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets the counter in. The throw hits.
Merde.
The fun begins. still slugging it out here. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Player 1 is just about out of drive after all. Takes a trip. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Gets the jump in. Blocks the jump in. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. The jump in is denied. So they break forward to pressure.
Merde.
Jumps in. Recovers from burnout. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Smart KO! Player 1 hits up the
J'aime pas quand ça me bat de justesse comme ça. Là.
Pokes with a medium kick. Very solid corner switch. Holds out with the block. Throws out a projectile. A quick breather. Jumps up. Decides to meet them in the air. Blocks it. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues.
Merde.
What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Throws a fireball. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Side switch in the corner. Their life is hanging by a thread. Smart play to stop the opponent there. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. With the throw. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Goes air to deny them a chance. There's a corner.
Merde!
Blocks the jump in. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Holds out with the block. Decides to meet them in the air. The jump in catches them. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in is denied. They're laying into each other. When experiencing burnout. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters planning something. Uses the target combo with throws them. Quick breather. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Knocked him out of the air. Oh, here we go.
Merde, putain, il est tombé sec là.
Fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. They need to show their head. Reads the jump in perfectly. Forward.
Merde, putain.
The pressure on things. Player drives and back misses. Hadouken. Jump. The drive impact doesn't work. Gets the tip with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball.
Merde.
Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Both all the throw connects. What'll happen here? Player 2. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Meets them air to air. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 needs to wait this out. You burn out, but they may have a plan here. Somehow manages the low heavy, but no go. Hey! Could we see a drive back here? Close range projectile. Chisels him down. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Rips the slasher out. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Grabs him. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Merde.
Hits with the overhead. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Big, low, reaching heavy. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Springs forward with the drive up. What'll happen here? Player one will need to play in conservative until their drive returns. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Grabs and throws them away. Going in. Low, heavy, but no go. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something. Pokes with a kick. Turns out. Gets the tips with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Demon Rage looking to slice off the limb with a Demon Guillotine. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Getting the little gains for the Mistop Kohago. Still plenty of time left. Low heavy. Presses for a reaction with the low. Barely blocks the jump-in. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Drops him hard. Player one fires off the Mistop. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Saw it all. Breaks through with the throw. Woo! I dare you to find me a...
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Blocks the jump in. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Merde.
They're really being worked over in the corner. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. From up above. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Player the punishment.
putain.
Great opening here to do big damage. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Vanishing Sun. Make your choice. Box him with a target zone. Fires a sun. From upstairs. Grabs and throws them away. Rushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Connects with the throw. Knockdown and knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain, je gagne pas contre ces personnages, hein. Putain.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The jump in catches them. Backs them into the corner. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Jump in finds the mark. Grabs them. Knockdown. Checks them with the projectile. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Combo with the target.
Merde.
Taking stock. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Will we see a drive impact? Player, oh, burnout triggered. They're in there.
Putain.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player one chases them down. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? The jump-in is denied. Hit them with a stop and bounce. Wrapping it out up close. Ingrid's ready to fire off shots anytime. And that's the last stop. Uses some stock for the extra flare damage.
Merde.
Will we see a drive impact? Here comes the corner pressure. Max SA gauge. Oh, the throw connects. What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Okay, here we go. Did we see the low? Will this super art do anything? Player 2. Oh, yo, rock. Flatline zone.
Putain. Oh, je me suis fait arnaquer là. Putain.
Brings it home. Let's see if it...
Putain, j'arrive pas avec ce perso là, comment ça se fait ça? Putain, je perds tout le temps avec Ingrid, j'ai l'impression.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with a projectile. Goes for the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. What are they thinking here? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip.
Merde!
Here at this critical stage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. He holds out with the block. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 holding big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Jumps. Knockdown and overdrive cannon spike. Player experiencing burnout. Oh no, they're stunned. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Dashes. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jump flatline zone? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts to create space to start. Final round. Low heavy. They're going for the super art. The low. Blocks it. Burns out. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, what a spot.
Merde!
Okay, here we go. Jump drops them. Oh my, the throw tag. They push their way out of the corner. Throws them. What's next? A jump?
That's a bug!
Dangerous range here. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Merde!
I can't believe it. Jump. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2.
Putain, ça bug là, c'est quoi ça?
Gotta play it safe. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps up. Jumps. They were right to be on guard there. Still very early in the round. Throws him down. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues.
Merde!
Box him with a top throw. There adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip. And the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gains. He kept a close eye
Putain,
on the
enfoiré,
side.
putain.
Good
Il m'a bloqué dans le coin là.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner.
Merde. Enfoiré.
With the impact. Goes for the jump in. Smart play with the throw. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Jumps in. Big throws. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Goes to the air. Here comes the corner. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 with the crowd sat waiting for this opening. Runners counter on the action. Weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we're gonna connect.
Merde.
What now? Dangerous range here. Fires off an air slasher. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity.
Merde.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Merde.
2 can super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. They should have kept this one classified because it's straight up nasty. Delta Red Assault. Impact squash. A real test of nerves here. Jump it. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Dangerous range here. Crowns him from above. It is over.
Quoi? C'est moi qui est mort?
Player 2 was
Putain.
definitely sweaty during that.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 has the life lead. Takes them all the checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. All right. Throws them.
Merde, putain.
This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Throws them to start the corner pressure. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Closes with the
Putain, enfoiré. Putain, il me laisse pas sortir du coin là, enculé.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Merde.
Timely side push there, which will let them go on the attack. Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. Player 1 will look to apply pressure.
Merde.
Going in. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Will we see a drive impact? What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Smart play to stop the opponent. Dashes forward. Here's the corner throw ends it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters have plenty of time. Where's this match gonna go? All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. The low heavy hits. What are they thinking here? Player 2 chases one down. Throws him. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the
Merde, putain.
lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Can't tech the throw. In a dire situation. Blocking that drive. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires a power wave. Jumps up. Raises with power wave. You've got to be mindful of reaching jumping at this range. Player one has a slight life. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Breaks those shins. A parry? Smart play with the throws him. Player two, boom, crowns him from above. Ooh, you never know what can happen. This can lead to some big damage. Player two, they couldn't tech the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Are you serious? They had a read on that jumping the whole
Merde.
time.
J'arrive pas à parer ce coup-là, là.
Both fighters look to set things solid anti-air. Both are ready to pull the trigger. Hits them with a stopping block. Turning it right up with a super. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to punch out. And it is on.
Ah merde.
All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. They're in range. We gonna see a jump it?
Merde.
Oh, here we go. Player one needs to take advantage of knockdown.
Ah putain.
The huge chance having that wall splat. Here comes the corner press. How do they read that throw? Sets up with the jump in. Reads the throw and escapes. A real test of crowns him from above. Grabs him. Who's gonna take it? What are they gonna do? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Power away! Ooh, crushes the shin.
Ah putain.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Player one was
Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. No good up high. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Drive gauge finally recovers. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Taking stock.
Merde.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. All right, what's coming up? Goes for the super art. Player one can't afford to get hit again.
Merde. Putain, j'ai raté. J'ai loupé le bouton, là.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Holds out with the block. Uses the parry. Takes drive rush to keep it going. Picks the drive reverse, experiencing burnout. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers end the throw.
Putain, je suis trop pressé de...
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sticks the jump in. Who's going to start things off? Blade kick, mother. Long low attack hits. You've got to be mindful of
Yeah.
burnout activated. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Sets up with the jump in. Oh my, the throw tag. Great kick. Throws him. Oh, here we go. What a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Even with anti-air in the clutch. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 2 was gasping for drive gauge that round. What can they do? Keeps him out. Knew the throw was coming. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Crowns him from above. Complete perfect tech. Oh, huge tech. Great kick. Great kick. Punish counter sets the table. So downtown with the Tenmaku Zaku. Demon Ray down. A real
Ah, putain.
Looking for a hole. Demon Ray come in with the truck. Are you kidding me? You've got the skill and now you've got the title to prove it. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Merde.
Solid throw tag. Sticks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner switch. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. They get driven into the wall. Ah, burnout activates. Player 1 creates a goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen here? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. The Puma's going in. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Drops hard. Going in. Reversal. Springs forward with the drive rush. A drive impact burns out. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Saw that coming. Amazing! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh man, this is a scary range. Knockdown. Here comes the next one. Fight. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Player 2 can't clutch anti-air.
Merde.
All the throw connects. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The low kick hits. Reads the jump in perfectly. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Anti-air in the clutch. Throws him from above. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Reversal. Both of them back off. Grenade burns out. Player 2 can't use any drive. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Anticipated that throw. Dangerous range here. They are done. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Street Fighter 6.